we live? Oh, that's the buzzer right there. Okay. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Plug with Rxsuperstar. I'm Rxsuperstar, and today we're playing on Throwback Thursday, Game of Thrones, a Telltale story. So we're back with another Telltale story, like I told you guys, like I suggested you guys, since The Walking Dead final season. Go check out those episodes. Check out the Batman Telltale series 2, The Enemy Within. Check out all the Telltale series. Now this one is Game of Thrones. This is licensed by HBO itself. So let's get into it as the first chapter, episode 1. Yo, this is crazy because this game also, the voice character, the actors from the movie. This is crazy because this game. Ooh, sorry about that. Shout out to all the viewers out there. I'm Rxsuperstar. Thank you for tuning in. Keep tuning in. We're playing a new series from Telltales. We're playing Game of Thrones. We about to rock and roll. This is the story. This is what's going on. For thousands of years, Horse has been loyal and men to the house Stark. So basically, you guys reading this right now, if I'm going too fast, it's only a certain limit of this show. We're going to rock and roll. So sit back, relax, grab yourself your favorite snack. We got the popcorn on deck for this one. And we drinking out my cup. I got some H2O. And I guess we start the story now. This is going to be awesome, guys.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women.
Here we go. Remember, guys, it's a Telltale's game, so it's based upon the choices that you make of the 4 categories that they give you. So the game plays out how you go. So you also get to pick up stuff.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over.
So you guys got to be on point.
It's only blood.
It's fast-paced gameplay.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You?
It's
Never
pretty
have a
cool.
sword like
All
that.
the characters from Game of Thrones.
I say that as a friend.
The final season is coming
we're
3
being
days
honest.
from now.
You are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
This is a great game. Telltales
He was
has a
nowhere
great
near the King's Slayer to
category
Whispering Wood. He
selection.
was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
No one never lets the
This
truth
you gotta
stand
pay
in the way of
attention
the
to
story.
because you have to listen. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, and you know what's going to happen, you know what's about to happen.
Aye. And round his ankle.
This is tied into the HBO series too.
What do I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
I just don't know what season it's tied into. Shout out to all the viewers out there.
Questioning
Norren's
Norren's honor.
Throwback Thursday. We're playing
questioning
Game of
Norren's
Thrones, the
stop.
Telltale series.
Grows more far-fetched every
If
time
you're
he
watching on
tells it.
Twitch right now, you can host my channel.
Get your
Tell
liege
your
lord
friends and
some
family,
wine.
let them know that I'm live.
Go on.
Make sure you follow and subscribe. Hit that comment right there. Let's talk about it.
Right, thanks.
You're
If
welcome.
you're watching on YouTube right now, hit that subscription button.
I'll do it.
Click that bell so you get all notifications when I'm
Norren's
online
family
or
has
any video
faithfully
content
served
is
House
downloaded.
Forrester for
And I want to
centuries.
say thank you to everyone out there.
His honor is
I hit
beyond
over
reproach.
1,000 subscribers.
House Tully
You
is
guys
forever
are
in his
awesome.
debt.
You
I've
guys
never
like
seen a
me.
field
You
ploughed
really
so
like me.
well
Thank
as
you.
the day the
I'm gonna start doing
Kingslayer
giveaways
dragged
again.
poor Norren across
You
the
guys
back.
deserve. You guys deserve. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. I have a ton of stuff.
Fetch your
Give it away.
Tonight we celebrate.
So everybody preparing for war. Everybody's
To Robb
talking.
Stark, the King in the North.
The king
Tomorrow we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Make sure you download Twitch. And that's what it's called. Episode 1, Iron for Ice.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his
There
father,
we go.
I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
Wow.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now.
I love
can't
this era of
expect
time.
you to squire forever.
Dragons, knights.
How shall I reward your
I love the
loyalty?
Dark Ages.
What can I offer you?
The medieval
You
times.
served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
That's right.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
I read you
It's
guys
well-deserved, Captain.
messages. You guys are
Your
funny.
hard work has paid off.
Begging your pardon, my lord. But it's not
You guys
like
ain't
you.
know that it was
Arrogance
a Game of
doesn't
Thrones
become you,
game
Garrett.
besides mobile.
Perhaps I
Oh
misjudged
man, you
your
got.
readiness
That's
for
why
this
I'm
one.
here. The Plug with Rxsuperstar,
Now go.
hitting you and letting you know
Find
what's
Roderick
going
if
on,
you
what's
can.
happening.
I
This
will,
game
my
actually came out in 2012 for PlayStation 3, and then it was remastered, this is the HD version,
Squire,
4K version
Fetch us
of,
more wine.
on the PlayStation Pro.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Man, that's tough. Like, I outrank you. Give me a drink. Stop playing.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
It's your job to do the work and stop complaining.
You try squiring for Norin and see how much you like it.
Straightforward, just like
See,
that.
that's where
I
you're
know I
lucky.
could have told him shut
No
up. Nah.
expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me.
No difference.
We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Garrett the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if
Let him
my
gloat a
uncle
little bit,
Castellan
right?
and
Let
I'd
him
be
gloat.
getting promoted too.
Who my
Like,
uncle
I
is
am
has
gonna
nothing
ride
to do
with
with it.
him.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear,
Good
doesn't
sir.
he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
See, this is one of those games you just sit back and relax and just chill.
Don't expect me to carry it
If you're a
for
Game
you,
of
Sir
Thrones
Garrett.
fan, you already got like your pop toys,
What?
your action figures,
wrong?
everything around. You can't get this game. It's online for purchasing and stuff like that, and your favorite stores out there.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
Come on, man.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
from the others.
Good luck.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, I didn't know. I should have saved him. Oh! Oh! You gotta be fast. You gotta pay attention. Yo, he stabbed him in the neck. Oh, man. Yo, he got the king. There we go. Okay, I like the mechanism on this. The mechanics on the game. Same way as other Telltale games, but they got their own little snip to it. Like you can tell this was made for Game of Thrones and style. That's cool.
Shoot that one!
Hold that. If you're tuning in right now, everything is going haywire in the beginning of Game of Thrones, the Telltale series. Right now I'm saving my life, I'm protecting myself. This is kick him. Oh, get off me. Oh, you're trying to choke me. You're trying to choke me. Oh, what happened? It's over? Oh, they stabbed me. Hand on him. Wow. You gotta leave. You gotta go. Oh.
Got it. Did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire?
Hey,
You didn't leave him, did you?
Got heavy, man.
What happened to him?
That's crazy.
Speak up, boy.
I didn't leave him. But I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Down. Come on, man. Ever since playing Walking Dead and Batman, like I can play any Telltale game like, on point. Let's see if I won't die in this one. Oh,
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
oh, he's gonna stay. Gotta pull that out of his chest.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Well, the phrase says time's over.
Oh, he leaking. Oh.
Guard this with your life.
Yeah, he's
Turn
hurting
it iron
bad.
that where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
What the phrase says
You have
about
to go.
stage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my lord.
Can, And you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
Nah, you stand by your king. Yo.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove
It's going
must
down.
never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters!
Now go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
You can never tell.
Kill those fucking foresters! With love from Lord of Frey.
Run, boy. Boy. They gotta run. Wow. That's crazy. And now we start. Wow. We have started now. Game of Thrones, a Telltale story. Now this Telltales series is a 6-part chapter. So we got 6 episodes where I'm bringing each episode for you guys once a month. A part of the Plug with Rxsuperstar monthly line. So get ready. Thank you for joining me for Telltales The Walking Dead series. Thank you for joining me for Batman, Telltale series, Enemy Within. All that stuff you can catch in season 1 and season 2. We rocking and rolling. Over 50 episodes in season 2 of the Plug with Rxsuperstar. Over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. 5,000 Facebook friends. 1,200 followers and subscribers on the Plug with Rxsuperstar Facebook. Come on, you guys are awesome. We need some more on Twitch. Come on, guys. Come on. Tell your friends, tell your other audience, come tell them to tune in. I'll definitely tell them to tune back. And if you're watching right now, take a screenshot, tag me in your photos. I always reply back. I always send out back. So now we eat. So he left, he ran. Food. See, a pig is a farm. Okay. We gotta look around. This stuff. There's a pig. What's up, this pig? What's that? Blood.
Blood.
Oh, someone was here.
Fresh.
What's that? Oh. It's a dead piggy. It's fire. Something happened. Look around. Don't move yet. Look around. Right. You know, we got something here. A wagon. Tell us to go next to the wagon, okay? This cart right here, another one. Okay, something's going on. That's cool, I like that. And this game too, if you press the button,
That's father's car.
Goes over there, walks you directly. So you don't have to use your hands too much. That's cool.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Gotta keep walking. Something's there. Oh. Can I duck? Oh, they killed the pig. Now what?
Move along,
Oh,
boy.
they see me.
There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Get to your father.
I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword?
Uh-oh.
Not a chance that sword is
It's about
his.
to go
Must
down.
have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
Ooh, let him know we
We're
get
gonna feed
heavy.
you to the fucking
Let's go.
pigs. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh. Okay. One's a little different.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Yeah, let's go. Oh.
Alright. Finish
Why
this
am I
fucking
pressing
big
it?
farmer.
I'm not
Pathetic.
getting it. Oh.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Pitchfork. Oh, snap in the throat. Oh, in the throat. Oh, it almost caught me. Oh my God. That's right. Grab the sword. Grab the sword. Oh, stab me. Oh, you violent. Oh, strong little kid. Yeah.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please.
Nah, cause he'll go tell and they'll come back.
You hang for this. That much I promise.
Oh man, if I knew that, man, I would have showed mercy. Too late now. Oh man.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
Gotta get up and go now. Can't stay there no more.
Your sister. Oh, she hid.
That was crazy. My man stabbed him in the neck with a pitchfork and with the.
I
Oh,
tried to
my
stop them.
Damn, Dad. I killed his dad, man. That's messed up. He was just a farmer.
I'll kill the
You
men
have to
who
do
did
that.
this.
It's messed up. Make sure you follow me on all my social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at Rxsuperstar. If you're watching on Twitch right now, host my channel. Host it. Let your friends and family know that I'm live.
It's
I always do
Garrett.
it the same way. If I see you guys live,
Get
or
the
live,
Castellan! Tell him his
I
nephew
share.
survived!
Hit that follow, hit that add friend, hit that subscription. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, click that subscription button,
Garrett!
hit that bell, get all notifications.
I was
If
too
you're watching on the mobile apps, hit the
already
notifications,
dead.
turn it on, so you guys
Bring
can
the
know if you're
maester.
watching
Meet
on
us in
app
the
right
Great
there on
Hall.
the phone,
Quickly.
wherever you at around the world. Oh, it's going down.
2 White Hill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
Some popcorn.
They killed my family. And for what?
The graphics are
My
awesome.
sister, she
Telltale did it.
was
again.
only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
I mean, this is cool.
Blade
If you're a
cut
Game of
deep.
Thrones a fan,
I should be able to
and
save
you ain't
your
even
leg.
know this was on out, go get it. Go buy it and play it.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These mags. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
He getting stitched up, medieval times. Ooh. I'm a faint. Oh man. Oh wow. If you're watching right now, you got a weak stomach.
Dark days
Turn your
ahead.
head right now, but
To
if you
lose the
don't,
lord of the house and the eldest
right
son
now
through
he's
such
getting
a
fixed up. He
despicable
got
act of
stabbed in
treachery
his
and
leg.
betrayal.
That's how they used to practice
Greater houses
medicine
than
in
ours
those
have
times.
fallen
They
in
used to
times
use
such as
maggots.
this. The late Lord Forrester was a good
Oh
man.
man, that's crazy. He
Poor
ripped it
Roderick,
open.
a serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands
Never
now,
gonna fall.
although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Oh man, did you guys see that?
Right.
That was too much. That was a little
This
graphic.
might hurt a bit.
Oof.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
So right now, what story is
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
another house came to his land. They killed his
Not that
dad.
Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house.
That is
I
true.
will,
Shout out to all the viewers out there. I'm Rxsuperstar.
Lady Forrester will be here any moment
Throwback
now.
Thursday. We're
I'd
playing
like you to
Game
walk
of
for me
Thrones.
first.
A
See if you
telltale
can put
story.
any weight on that leg.
Telltale series. But this is dope. Like, if you never known that it was more
Go on.
like a real
Don't
actual
stop
Game
now.
of Thrones game,
It's better
this
to let
is
the
it
blood
right here.
circulate.
It's a part of the series. I forgot what season this is a part of. Okay, we got a lot of stuff. Tapestry, medical supply. And Telltales, it's based on your choice. They give you 4 categories to select, and it's based on your choice of which one you pick, and that's how the game is going to go. So you get to walk around, interact. I want to see the medical supply. Let's touch the bucket.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Those are maggots. That's what he got in his body right now. Oof. Pick up healing herbs. Yeah, we know
This
what
might
kind
not.
of herbs is those. 420 coming around. I will be at Patches and Pins Expo in New York. It's gonna be dope. If you're into patches, you're into pins, you're into stickers, hey, that's the place to be. It's 420. Come on. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit. Alright, let's look in the bucket. Ooh, look like brains, right? Ooh. Alright, I don't want to talk to him
You
yet.
seem to
Let's
be
look at the
favoring it.
tapestry first.
Always sad to see a warrior
Remember, you don't
lose a
have to
leg.
walk on.
I'm
Look,
fine.
if you press the
That's what
button
you
close
look.
enough, if you press
I'll
the
show
button,
you.
it'll go automatically to it.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Let's see. Let's look at everyone.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the 4th-born son.
Nope.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Look how it was back in the days. Long hair, beard.
Roderick.
You know what I mean?
He was
Beard.
our best
got my
warrior
long
by
hair.
far.
Got the man bun rocking.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Yep.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Asher, man. Learn more about it on the menu. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
What are you saying? I could re-injure myself? That's crazy. No? Alright, we looked at the chair. I guess we can't sit. Go to the window, look outside.
The Ironwood Grove.
That's cool. Because we looking at him. He looking outside. Man, I thought we was going to get a view or something. Alright, now we get to talk to him. There's nothing else to do. Nope. Now we talk to him.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
But there's nothing else around.
No. You see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Let's talk to him for a minute, see what he got. Before we show
Does your
him
leg
the
feel
sword.
weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember.
Centuries.
I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Okay.
The Whitehills want Forester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power.
Greedy.
And proceed to
Straight
clear-cut
greedy.
every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands.
Yeah. It's bad
Which is
when
rather
royalty
frightening when
you
you
got
think about
more
it.
kids.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan?
Is he
he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Oh, cool.
Never mind.
Now we're showing the sword.
I'll admit, you do seem better. It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed
ain't
down through
giving
50
him
generations of
nothing.
Foresters.
Lord gave it to me. Alright, time to go.
Feeling all right?
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but...
Oh, somebody came.
Lady Forrester.
There she go.
Welcome home, Garrett.
Wow.
We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Gone, everyone gone. It's messed up.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
That's
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
Yep.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous,
snap.
especially now.
Now is the time to prove our
Here we
strength
go.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
Go.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay
Snacking on
Snow
some
coming to
popcorn,
see us
buttery
bend the
popcorn.
knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these
Yeah,
walls.
he's being
Maybe you can talk some
straightforward.
sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
We gotta be smart about it. They're expecting us.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword.
Oh,
He knows
man.
nothing
Fuck
of how
off.
to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett.
Go off with his
There's
head
only
like
one
that.
place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who will defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Wow. That's
That
messed
settles
up.
it then.
That's how it was. That's how it was in them times.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
getting crazy now. It's getting crazy now. Now we gotta leave. They
Word up
coming.
to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
See, he's a good
I know
guy.
you want to stay. But Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
It's true.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
That's basically saying you're on your
What?
own. Forget about me and forget about this.
What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
A ranger? Okay, it's morphin' time. Let's go.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
He loyal though. He loyal.
Garrett, wait!
At least he should have got some before he left, you know? She gave it to him. The house necklace.
Be safe.
Wow. I didn't even know dinner, no drink of water. I didn't even take a bath real quick. Straight gotta leave just like that. Wow. Sometimes it was cruel, man. You gotta watch your back. You can trust no one. So now we in the forest. Uh-oh, something going on.
Ethan!
Oh, they're looking for Ethan. Lord of House Forrester. Yep. Here we go. You guys are familiar with him.
Could you?
Make sure you go watch HBO Game of Thrones, guys. Check out the whole series. I don't want to tell nothing about it.
And if
Just
he
go
was smart,
get it. Go
he would
watch
reveal
it.
himself.
Spend some time with,
I don't like this game anymore.
sit down with
Maybe
your
something
woman
happened
or
to
man.
him.
Ethan's
Do you
fine.
think?
He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Not
I wish
going
Mira was
anywhere.
here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Oh.
And he calls you a milksop.
A milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
True.
Do you remember when we were younger?
Oh, somebody watching.
Here? You, me, Roderick, Asher.
Somebody creeping.
We'd all be out
on
here
the
for
come up
hours.
right now.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
No, there you go.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You
That's
are
how
the
it
lord.
should work. Candy all day, snacks all day, sweets all day.
You're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Well, time to go.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced.
We all
and
know later
certainly
on what
unexpected.
happens to him.
He's come demanding justice.
Go watch Game of Thrones, get to know
Can't
all
you
these
meet with
characters.
Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my
Right.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
There you go. Oh, snap.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
No, you gotta be smart. You gotta think about your people. Whoa.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
What?
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Hey, yo, such language.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Stab him in his neck.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men?
Man.
I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Ooh.
Lady
There
Forrester.
you go.
You
Lady
bellow like
Forrester.
a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Boom, there you go. There
That
you
lad
go. See
may
you
be
tomorrow.
lord of this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Uh-oh.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Wow. It's going down. This is scandalous, yo. She came in and was like, yo, you got to go.
Your sister
Using
can
too
help
much
us.
potty mouth.
Although just a handmaiden,
Okay, here
she
we
has
go.
Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep
sister.
the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Make sure you follow me on all my social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at Rxsuperstar. If you're watching on Twitch right now, host my channel. Let your friends and family know what's going on, that I'm online. To tune in and tell a friend. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscription button and click that bell for all notifications. Okay, we want to look at everything. I hit over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Over 50 episodes of Season 2 to Plug with RX Superstar. You guys are awesome. All the special guests, everything. Check out my new series, Unplug with RX Superstar. Take a look at these one-on-one interviews with these great musicians, artists, poets, comedians, everyone. Let's read the letter. Take a look at it. No, not read it yet.
Ethan made this for me.
Okay. Let's read it, shall we?
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Wanna do what lovers do. Got me some water. Pour me some. Yeah. Alright, let's look around. Let's look right here.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstreth.
There's so much things of Game of Thrones.
A
Pop
gift from
toys,
Roderick.
figures, Funko Pops, action figures,
I
clothing.
hope to see them all someday.
A lot of stuff is out there of Game of Thrones, you guys. More and more stuff. So we keep looking around. Let's look out the window.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
There's a lot of letters, a lot of reading she does.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope.
Shout out to all the
and
viewers out
can be
there,
a
Rx
powerful
Superstar.
ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
That's crazy. We're almost finished with episode 1. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Make sure you follow me on all my social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, at Rxsuperstar.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry.
Yeah, because at them times, the slaves could be
Of course, milady.
A spy, a snitch. So you gotta watch what you say.
You
and how
work
you
for
say
Lady
it.
Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
See, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. In Game of Thrones, there's a lot of... You never know.
I thought you'd like
who's
to
your
know.
friend, who's your
Forgive
ally,
me if I was mistaken.
who's your enemy.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Uh-oh.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Play your part. I watched so many shows from back in the days, like Spartacus.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Xena, Warrior Princess, Hercules, The Legendary Journeys.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Rome.
Good luck.
Troy. Man, there's some scandalous stuff going down. Oh, we gotta walk.
You can do this.
She got a head start. Walking pretty fast. Oh,
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
The fourth kid.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
Even
I
now,
beg
when
your
people
pardon,
get
Your Grace. I wasn't talking to you.
knighted, like
I
Charles
want to hear
Barkley,
from the girl.
he got knighted by the Queen, Sir Charles.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries,
she
the
don't know what
Forresters have been
happened.
loyal bannermen
So
to
she's
House
going by
Stark.
what she remembers from
house of
now,
traitors.
before she left.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble? Perhaps once. For a
Look at
northern
the throne.
house. But now...
The Iron
now they're
Throne.
merely dead. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
That's right.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and she will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
That scandalous
Ask
stuff
any
she's
Lannister,
talking.
and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
Hey, what's up, Tony? Shout out to Tony34.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
Thank you for tuning
It's
in.
not as if she
Hey, if you're
fought
watching
beside
right
the
now,
Starks,
take a
wielding
screenshot.
battle axe for the Northern Army.
Post it on your social media. I definitely tag back.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was
Shout out to
betrothed to
Snake
Rhaegar
Keeper.
Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one
Yeah,
day
this
rule
game
the
is
Seven
awesome.
Kingdoms.
This Game of Thrones, sit back,
Can we
relax.
fault her for
One
her
of the cool
mistake?
games, action
Should she be
adventure.
held
It's by
accountable?
Telltales. It's a 6-part story. Play it, check it out. Make sure you follow me and subscribe.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If
Yeah,
there's a
Tony,
point
Tony,
to
you
this,
cool.
I have
Tony, I'm
to
gonna be
find
doing
it quickly.
giveaways soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that, okay?
Loyalty can
you
be
probably
such a
win
hard
something,
thing to
all right?
define. This
I'm giving
city
back to you
alone is
guys,
filled
the
with
fans.
all sorts of ambitious
Loyal fans,
opportunists
supporters.
looking to reinvent themselves.
The Team
Pretending to be something they're
Superstar.
not.
Write that in the comment right now.
Who knows
Team
what lurks within their
Superstar. I also got emojis there, guys.
You are a
Use
girl
them,
from the
B.
north
Use them.
here in service
I
to
pay
Lady
for them. Use them.
Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Playing Telltales. We playing Game
And
of
if your
Thrones.
loyalties
Telltales.
were to become
We're
conflicted
almost at the
between your
end. It's a
king
pretty
and
cool
the very
game.
person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her.
It belongs to her.
surprising,
If you're a
I
fan of
suppose,
Game
for
of
a
Thrones, then
northern
you know these characters.
very
You know what's
encouraging
going
either.
on. If you're not familiar with Game of Thrones, go to HBO.com and
I'd
go
like a
watch
word
it,
with you,
or
if I may.
purchase it on your favorite
Of
store
course, Your
on
Grace.
the web. WrestleMania was dope. Everything that happened at wrestling was pretty cool. I like the matches. Seth Rollins, that was my prediction in WWE 2K.
I'll walk you out.
19, the Woo edition. Make sure you check out that
This may
episode.
come as a surprise.
I
but
know you
met
watched
your
it,
father
and I know you
once,
saw it.
at the
I
tournament
won
in
the
Lannisport.
Universal Championship.
Even then, he didn't
It was pretty
trust
cool.
Bruce
The whole match, Kofi Mania, Kofi Kingston is
We only
WWE
spoke
champion. Is
briefly, but your
awesome.
father struck me as an
SmackDown
honorable
Live was
man.
awesome. Monday Night Raw was
You have
awesome
my
after
condolences for his
WrestleMania,
loss.
and then we got next week the
These
Superstar
would be
Shake.
trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades.
Yeah, Drew going to SmackDown, Roman Reigns going to SmackDown.
We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your Ironwood to another house.
They might break up the New Day.
It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to, but...
So what's going on in Game of Thrones right now is like we gotta make peace
Ironwood from House
because
Forrester.
the House of Forrester lost its main lord,
favorably on such an alliance.
The other houses are joining together.
Although
and
what
it's like
would be
they're backed up
amusing
in the
for
corner.
me might prove rather dangerous for you.
He's one
and
of the
your
Lord's
house.
sons. He's the fourth son.
Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Straight kill you, rob you, do a lot of crazy things to you. These are medieval times. It was crazy times. Do not attempt this at home, guys. Do not. Game of Thrones is in 3 days. It's hitting HBO this Sunday. I'm hype. I know you guys are hype.
Mira,
I know you guys are excited.
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
It went well. We talked about it.
Lady
Game of Thrones is
Marjorie has
cool,
spent
bro.
the
Check it
entire
out.
day
So, if you got
making seating
HBO, go to
arrangements for the
HBO on
wedding.
demand.
Of course,
And
you
watch
and
the
I
first
are
season.
way at the
Watch it.
back.
Watch
Here
it.
with
Catch
the
up.
fifth cousins
And
and
then
the
this
ninth
Sunday it
cousins.
starts the final season. It's
Sir
dope, bro.
Jamie,
Like, check
I
it out.
wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And
Come on, knights.
over in Martell,
Medieval
the Red
times,
Viper.
dragons, creatures.
I'm
Come on.
told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Snake Keeper. Watch it for free.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Dude.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Hey, share my broadcast on you guys' social media. Tell people
Would you
I'm
marry
live.
Joffrey? If it
The game
meant
is
you
almost. Once the game is over, I'm offline. So
He does have a
we're
certain
almost done.
look about
It's
him.
a Telltale game.
And
Every
he's always
Telltale
treated
game is
Lady
under
Marjorie well.
2 hours.
Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry
Oh,
anyone
family right
if
here.
it helped my family.
Right. Of course.
No, can't be on Netflix,
Well,
man.
I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven
It's
Kingdoms.
exclusive. It's HBO
I might
exclusive,
even allow
bro.
you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn
Under 2 hours.
What are you doing?
It's an action adventure game.
Well?
Sarah? It wasn't me, my lady.
It's a story. It's a part of the. This is a part of the Game of Thrones
This is not a
franchise.
game. It's a
Guys,
battle.
I just forget what season
Allies
this is
and
a
enemies
part
can
of.
be made with every
What
move.
it's affiliated with. All these voices
Yet
you
they say it is
hearing
men who
are
are
the same voices and characters from the show.
The Queen
from,
was
from the show.
pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be
Oh yeah, that was a
exhausting
sick part right
sometimes.
there. When it came human, yeah.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Oh, you're a fan? Cool, man.
I
Make sure you
fear
hit
it will
that
only get
follow
worse
and that
when I am
add
queen.
friends. I do
Once I
request.
know
Make
the
sure you
true
check out
heart,
my
the lords
YouTube
and
channel.
ladies will have no choice but to love you.
I hit over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. You guys are
Do you
awesome.
agree?
Appreciate all of you out there. We just need to get my Twitch up. We need to get these Twitch up followers up.
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed
Yeah, it's
Cersei your
hard to
true
please
heart, she
people
would
and stuff
stab
like
it with a
that.
fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, what to do? Ask her for help or don't ask her for help?
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Oh.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
Yeah.
She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise.
That's a bad.
But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
War about to happen.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene.
Wow.
Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else
That's right.
does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your
down.
request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Now is she really gonna help her? Ooh. And then the slave girl knows. The slave girl gonna snitch. She gonna tell everyone. Alright, now we back on the journey. You also gotta pay attention to telltales. I know I'm sitting here, we playing the game, and this you think this is how the game is. You just press and interact. Now, things happen after a while where you're gonna have to fight and defend yourself. And also some parts where you have to look for clues. Telltales is a great franchise, a great story. You can sit back, relax, and just vibe. You know what I mean? Vibe with the game.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, what's going on?
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
So you gotta make sure you ready. See the red on the side? If you stay in there too long, they'll watch you. So make sure that goes away.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord.
These guys, wow, they killing everyone.
What was that?
While they're on their way.
My lord?
They killed his dad. His dad was a pig farmer, raised pigs, and you know, had his own little farm, his own little land. Now they want to take over the land. Oh,
I know I heard something.
Stay still. Now don't run, because if you run, they're going to hear you. Then it's going to be a chase.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
That was close. You thought he was going to grab me, right? You thought he was going to get me. If I would have ran, it would have been worse. But then it would have chased me. Also, the Telltale games are common sense too. Like, alright, see how you gotta walk up to them now? You always want to look around. That's crazy. We about to. I hope he's still alive. You okay, man?
Bloody hell.
Oh, wow. Hey, yo. Yo, they just cut him open. Yes, this game is available on PlayStation 4,
Lord Ethan,
Xbox, and also
as I was saying,
Nintendo.
You are young.
No, not Nintendo Switch.
And there are those within these
on
walls
the
who
mobile
are
devices
uncertain
on
of your leadership.
iOS and on Google Play. You can check out telltales.com. They'll give you a whole list of games and where, which platform you could download from, of what system you have in your home.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
But this is something you just want to stay home and you just play.
Good.
With no distractions, because you got to pay attention.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours.
So remind you guys, they're on their way
your
over
father
here.
did not bear this responsibility alone.
And they're preparing.
He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
For snacks today. What's your favorite snacks? Let me know. Hit me up in the chat.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord.
Oh.
We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Wow.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
Straight
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here.
Wow.
Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit
potty
it.
mouth from this dude.
You
That's
can
how
send
it
him to
was
the
back in
wall.
the days. Wow. So you're in a predicament right now.
Justice. I will decide. Send him to the wall.
Oh, here we go. Another decision.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. Kill him! The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No! Please, my lord!
That's how he is, though.
My lord, please! Please, no!
This is how it is in Game of Thrones.
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence.
I ain't want to. I want to let him
I am
go.
willing to carry it out. If you do not feel ready.
I will carry out the sentence.
They made him do it.
This
Oh,
is
don't tell me
injustice,
I'm
my
gonna
lord!
have to do it. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is about to get... Oh, it's over. Yo, you got a weak stomach right now. Turn your head as I speak. Oh, it's over. Oh, my lord. Oh, shit. Oh, snap.
That was certainly
really
unpleasant,
wanna do it.
but a lord must
I wanna
mete out
let him
punishment
go.
when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said.
It's true.
I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you
At
in the
that
face
time,
of
that's how it
disloyalty.
was.
You need someone you can
wanted
trust
to
by
let
your
him go.
side.
But you gotta show your kingdom.
Someone
that,
you can
listen,
rely
can't be
on,
going
no
against me
matter
like
the
that, do things.
circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
That's
Here,
how you see who's
the
who's
bracer of the
better for you.
Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Wow. Kind of look like the Destiny game symbol for Iron Banner. They're just missing the wolves. So I got to choose. So we gotta look everywhere. No, I'm not talk to him yet. He's last.
Our provisions are rather
That's
low,
cool.
my lord.
I looked and it started a combo.
I made the count again, just to be sure.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling.
Wow.
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course.
You gotta talk to them. You
And
gotta
if I may
interact with
ask,
them.
who
It's
do you
all
favour
part of the
for the
story.
role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
It's true.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Let's go see what he's talking about.
That's right.
That's not him. Oh. Let's talk to him anyway.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today.
The family.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Plays a big
Giving
part
out a
too.
harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
He said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will.
Wow.
You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Nasty.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, I'm talking to Mom.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel? I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
Do you think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know.
Mm-hmm.
You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
Wow.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Gotta talk to him. Oh, we don't need to talk to him no more.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
a word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre.
Game of Thrones this Sunday.
We're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weak.
Thank you, Sir Royland.
HBO series, the final season is going
Thank you, my
down.
lord. And you should know,
Johnny
swinging
Walker,
that
the
blade
liquor
yourself
brand,
took
came out with a limited edition Game of Thrones liquor. Also, Oreos came out a limited edition Oreos Game of Thrones cookie.
Yes, my lord.
Keep talking to him.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sensible. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good.
Oh,
I
snap.
trust your judgment, my lord.
So I guess I'm doing it tonight now. Now we go talk to him.
Slash and parry, slash and parry, again.
So we got
Maester.
half and half.
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord.
Yep.
Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Wow.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be...
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
No.
No, I'm not ready just yet.
Let me know when you are, my lord.
What's this? That's cool. It's showing us to go inside the temple. What are we doing up here?
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Oh, it's a view on top, over where everyone is at. Let's get back down. Alright, let's talk to him.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Oh, I thought it was like right then and there. Oh, so I played it out right. Instead of giving it to one of them right then and there, I waited until tonight. But who would I choose? That's crazy. See, I gotta think of Game of Thrones now. I can't just make the decision on me. I gotta make it on based on the show, based on what's going on.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Oh man, who do I pick? He has black on. He has black on. Let's see if she has to say anything. Nope.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Yep.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Because now it's heat on him.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
I will hear from my sentinel. Please.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
I'm focused right now.
I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Wow.
You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
It's going down.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Get your butt out of here.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family.
Yep.
Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Ooh, straight.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Oh, there goes Uncle.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
It's a part of the story, guys. You have to do it.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Here we go, back here again. Got the key.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
The brother preparing
I want to
for
help
Jon
you
Snow.
if there's anything I can do.
She's over here.
Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Thank you, Sarah. But I have to do this myself.
If you feel that way. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Wow.
Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
Wow.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
Yep.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Wow.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Oh. There's one thing about a night, you can hear them coming. Wow. We gotta find friends and allies and stuff like that.
Where's Sir Royland?
Here we go.
He should be here. The man values pride more than honor.
Slow it down.
We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Oh, man.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of...
Thank you. I'm Rxsuperstar. Thank you for tuning in. Throwback Thursday, we're playing Game of Thrones, a Telltales series. We're at the end. Lost? John has walked in.
Lord Ramsay, shall we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed.
Oh.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Boom.
Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Oh.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see.
Wow.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha!
I play cool.
That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields,
remember, he was the guy that was over there carving that other...
I expect you to do
dangerous
the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
No, you're mistaken. That's not how it happened.
Our men are dead. How it happened is irrelevant. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Foresters have been tending ironwood for thousands of years. The Whitehills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Oh, there you go.
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
Wow.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. Do you have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Oh.
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mason quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mother!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Please! Ryan,
Stop it!
Remember Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
What? Hey, yo. Oh, that was it right there. Wow, the chapter 1 is over. They're gonna leave it like that? Yo.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Wow. Wow. That's crazy, yo. Wow. Well, you know, at the end of the game of Telltale, that's crazy. No thanks. Well, guys, that was it. Game of Thrones this Sunday, HBO. Check your local listings of what time and everything. Yo, see you guys next time for the second episode. Stay tuned. Plug with Rxsuperstar Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. live Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. Shout out to West Coast. Shout out to everybody out there. Follow me on all my social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at Rxsuperstar. Subscribe to my channels. Host it. Tell everybody. See you guys next time. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, we're over 50 in season 2. See you guys next time. Peace. Yo, he just shanked him in the neck. That's crazy.